Hello again, loves. Rebecca here. Welcome back to the channel. And we have a nice long one today. So it is day 8 of the 12 days of Christmas. And my prompt for day 8 was mini paper pads. So I've chose the Cartabella Merry Christmas collection because I have the mini paper pad that comes with it. And I've also tasked myself with trying to use up the Brutus Monroe Over the Rainbow 6x6 paper pad that I have, which is it's got a lot of reds and greens, so I think, and the yellows, I think I can pull a lot of this in. So we've got those two. I still have my fussy cut poinsettias. I have a Christmas washi. We're going to do a photo of the girls. They was pooped at Christmas. It is also mixed Media Mayhem, and for today we have a recipe of texture paste, stencil, and monochromatic. So I'm going to try to stick with mostly red, this maroony color. And the stencil is going to be this Brutus Monroe Snow Flurries stencil, so that's going to be fun. And I am just going to pull in my Liquitex modeling paste from a texture paste. So, and then I have myself a little notebook. I want to pull in some of these little enamel shapes if I can. So, a whole bunch of them in there. Down here and hopes that I remember it sitting there. I do have 5 stickers stuck right here. You can actually see that one that I want to use that I pulled to use on another layout until I forgot they were sitting there. So all this wraps sitting around here. I'm going to use that paper right there. And then I added in all of the extra papers. I have 4 Christmas collections left. I started with 6, so I have made my way through 2 of them. And then I had all those random bits that I had found when I cleaned out my craft room about a month and a half ago. It was just a container of Christmas collections, and I was like, well, isn't that special? So I was like, well, I gotta figure out what to do with that, right? So we're gonna trim this down. The other side is gorge too, by the way. Now I need to move that. Pull that over there. Let's see. Find one. I'm just going to go. Not really the same colors, is it? There we go. So we've got that. And then that one, if I can. Fussy cut out of this. And leave a nice little border around it. Fussy cut that out. Stay true. And go ahead and cut this guy. Fussy cut that so that will be our title. Coming together. Over there, is there anything in here we can pull in? that one as well, because I'm trying to use some things up. All right, so now we need to trim this photo down. I think we can get a 1/2 inch. Take it to 3 1/4. My couches have blankets all over them, just because dog hair. So we'll do 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. See if I can get it matted a few times. So I'm going to mat it on this, and then this, and then that, and then we'll come back and we'll do the next media. Guys, winter is officially upon me here in the Midwest. It is in the 30s, and I can't get warm. My little hands is all cold. Ooh. So anyway, great for drying mixed media. I'm saying this stuff dried super fast. So very messy, but I like it. I've got the photo triple matted with the tiny, teeny mini paper pads, so that is good. I did fussy cut that one piece out. We're going to stick that right there. And I finally get to use fun foam. I had 4 packets of the, what does Sandy call it? The unfun foam. So, because they didn't, when I placed my original order, Amazon didn't have it. It wasn't in stock, I know. So, or not on Amazon, Walmart. They didn't have it. So I bought 2 packs because I do go through it a lot. And I ended up with like 4 packs. And then I started using other foam tape. And finally, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to order on Amazon because, well, they always have everything. Both my husband and my son work for Amazon. Rob is a delivery driver. And Sam's a warehouse person. Which is fun because I work in a warehouse. I'm a logistics supervisor. Like when he's talking about things, I'm like, hey, I actually know what you're talking about. To be honest with you, sometimes with Sam, you don't always know. All right. Cut. But because it's cold, my hands aren't working very well. We are just going to keep trimming this up. I'm also researching some new video editing software so I can easily do voiceovers. I think that would be easier for me, more time consuming. It's kind of why I do it this way. Just kind of do little check-ins here and there with a little bit of, all right. I'll end up losing that little piece. Oh, I can feel the heat's kicking on. It's getting warm right underneath there. All right, because of the mixed media and the lump and bump that is on here, it is so textury and so beautiful. We're going to go ahead and use some liquid adhesive and a lot of it. So more than I would normally do, right? Because I need to squoosh it down so that it sticks on there. come right in, plop it down, and get some good pressure. And then, since we've got all that going on, we're going to use these fussy cut pieces that I fussy cut on a previous layout and didn't use. I forgot to fussy cut this out. We're just going to do that. We're going to get this fussy cut, start tucking the flowers in so that they kind of cradle the picture of my baby girls. These are my girls. That's what I call them. Always like, hey girls. Let's get that on there as well. Run that right there. All right. So I took all the time to fussy cut it, but then rip it apart, right? Oh, you know what? I need to do this. I end up with glue all over. I just want to fold them up so that it looks not just flat to the page, right? So let me wipe that glue off. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start tucking them in. And I think we're going to go kind of like, I don't really know. So I'm so cold. Anyway, let me do the little curling of the flowers and I'll get them stuck on there. We'll be right back. So I've got the little poinsettias all popped in there and the beautiful background noise in the background. I'm cutting cut files today. It's cut file cutting day. I try to cut files ever so often. So I want to add in one of these fun little titles here that I have no idea where they're from. I think. Let's see if we can pop it right in there. I'm going to add extra adhesive because I don't know how old this is. And it's going on top of some already warped cardstock and some mixed media. Or, yeah, cardstock tucked right in. So that's going to be part of our title or just our title. This guy right here. I'm going to get rid of the to and from and tuck it under because we are trying to stay monochromatic. I've done fairly decent. I'm just going to get that just because I'm never going to use the to and from, you guys. That's never happening. And I'm going to go ahead and use this little piece. Now, if I don't get them all in there, that's fine. I just pulled out all of this maroon color. I'm going to pop that one under that says Merry Christmas. So I've got a lot of Merry Christmases going on, some Happy Holidays. Making sure that things are going to stay stuck down. I'm not going to get those on there, but I am going to go ahead and put this little shiny red heart. Just for a little something right over there. And then I'm going to get these little elements in as well. These are just like little metal pieces, little charms, it looks like. Found them in my stash, so just going to use some stuff up. Kind of tuck them in. A wreath. You have a little Santa Claus. Don't know how well they're going to stick. We are just going to kind of manipulate some of these pieces down. And then I am going to glue it right along the edge. So when it dries, you're not going to see that at all. so it's totally fine. And let's go ahead and drop in this little guy. Stocking. Get him kind of stuck in here as well. And then the bell's the last piece that I want to get put on. I think we're just going to tuck the bell right up here. This one does have some nice flat areas. Be able to tucked in and glued down. Maybe, maybe not, you know. Not sliding how I want it to. All right. I'm just going to come in, and this probably would have been something really good to do when the mixed media was wet, right? And then I do have a few of these little jingies that I am going to just drop in wherever they quite possibly might land. To be honest with you, not even trying to do anything different. I'm just going to drop it in the glue. We're going to hope for the best. All right, so let's review what we've got going on now. These two pieces. I'm going to go right back in here. Because this little sticker sheet matched very well with what we had going on in this collection, I'm just going to pop that in there as well. I'm going to pop that in there as well. No harm, no foul. What is going on here? I opened up the wrong thing. Me and my bestie, we just got back. We went to some shop local small businesses. It's a small business Saturday. And the girls are promptly chewing their bones. All right, so I used a mini paper pad to get this little fussy cut piece and my 3 backings. Boom. It's Mixed Media Mayhem. I have texture paste with a stencil, and for the most part, we are monochromatic, so that was going to be the one I was going to struggle with. I've got these little guys on there. I think that's it. Let me double check the planner to make sure that I've got everything on here that I need to be getting on here. Mini paper pads, texture paste, stencil, monochromatic, and it is the 8th day of 12 Days of Christmas, and that's going to do it, you guys. So don't forget to check everybody else out that plays along every week with Mixed Media Mayhem. I will have the Facebook group linked down below if you would like to join. Everything that we have through the end of the year is posted. Should be going on there shortly and adding some stuff for January. And everybody that's playing along with 12 Days of Christmas that is hosted by the lovely Kathy Feigl. So I do hope you like this Christmas series that we've had going on. I love it, but as I've done 8 days of Christmas, I am ready for some regular layouts. I'm over Christmas now. Just playing, not over Christmas, just I like to branch out and not have to do the same theme after theme after theme. So do all the fun YouTube things like subscribe, join memberships, check out Facebook groups, leave comments, and I'll see you guys later with another video. Bye.